It is really absurd and unreasonable on how some of Azimio La Umoja leaders and some of Raila Amolo Odinga's supporters are actually criticizing Dr. William Samoei Ruto's speech yesterday at the United Nations General Assembly meeting. William Ruto, the President of the Republic of Kenya, chaired the 77th session of the United Nations General Assembly, and that speech, that maiden speech by Dr. William Samoei Ruto in New York was actually bold, honestly speaking. William Ruto delivered that speech powerfully, and he was able to touch on some key issues which are actually relevant to the global community and the country, and also to Africa at large. William Ruto was able to outline some of ecological issues and concerns to our existence, meaning William Ruto was very much prepared to deliver that speech. However, while William Ruto was making us proud as a country, some of Azimio La Umoja leaders and Raila Amolo Odinga supporters are really bitter towards the President of the Republic of Kenya. That is why they are not discussing the important issues which William Ruto was able to outline during that meeting. Instead, they are talking about a device which William Ruto used to deliver that speech, a device known as a teleprompter. You know, a teleprompter is just a device used to project the speaker's script on a transparent panel in front of a television or a camera lens in such a way that the next remains are actually hidden from the camera. But also, despite the fact that William Ruto was able to use that device, we can also give him some credit, because to use that device is not as easy as such. It is really, really hard. So, meaning William Ruto was really prepared in that meeting, and he made us proud as a country. But the questions which I've been asking myself since yesterday is that why would some Azimio La Umoja leaders and supporters really bitter at Dr. William Samoei Ruto? And I came up to my conclusion that one of the reasons is that some of Azimio La Umoja leaders are just jealous. You know, remember that these are the kind of people who used to say that Dr. William Ruto will not be on the ballot. They were the people who are busy telling us that even if William Ruto wins the presidency, the 2022 presidency, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, the retired president of the Republic of Kenya, will not be able to hand over power to him. But actually, Dr. William Samoei Ruto was able to prove them wrong, and he was sworn in as the president of the Republic of Kenya. And the steps that he has made barely 1 week as the president of the Republic of Kenya are actually huge steps. First of all, William Ruto was able to swear in the appointed judges of the Court of Appeal 1 day after he was being sworn in. And remember that these judges were appointed 3 years ago, but Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta rejected them. The second thing, William Ruto was able to allocate funds to independent institutions to free them from the state capture. Right now, as we speak, the third point is that William Ruto has been able to lower down the prices of fertilizers from 6,000 to 3,500. That's actually a huge step. And the fertilizers are readily available at the market. William Ruto was able to bring to a stop the subsidies of consumptions, fuel prices, and other foodstuffs, simply because he wants to increase the production. So he has to introduce the subsidies to the production sector. William Ruto has hugely facilitated the return of Miguna, somebody who was frustrated 5 years ago by the former ruling government. Majority of people are just bitter simply because of these steps by Dr. William Samoei Ruto. The second thing is that maybe some of Azimio La Umoja leaders and supporters have not moved home. They have not moved on from the just concluded 2022 general election. They are still bitter. Majority of them wanted Raila Amolo Odinga to become the president of the Republic of Kenya, but it did not happen. And they can't believe that actually Dr. William Samoei Ruto was able to humiliate both Raila Amolo Odinga and Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. That is what is causing them to be bitter. And the third point is that the Azimio La Umoja leaders, some of them, they are just in the opposition side. They are just playing the opposition role. You know, the work of the opposition is to oppose everything by the ruling government, is to provide oversight of the ruling government. That is what they are actually doing. That is why they are discussing a device instead of the message. So that is it. But in this video today, I just want us to look at some of the key areas or some of the key issues which William Samoei Ruto was able to touch on during his speech yesterday, which I personally find it very, very important as a country. But, sorry guys, sorry for that. But before that, if you're watching this video for the first time, please support me by subscribing to my YouTube channel. Please give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend my channel to reach out to other people and to my subscribers, to my loyal viewers. I just want to take this opportunity also to thank you guys for your support. Thank you so much. I'm not taking your support for granted. If you're watching, and you can also support this channel by pressing that notification bell so that each and every time I upload a video on this platform, YouTube will be able to notify you automatically. And also, politics is all about engagement. Please let me hear your thoughts on the comment section below concerning this video. You know, I like engaging with my fans. And each and every person who loves politics has their own different opinions, has their own different ways, the way they look at things, politically speaking. That is it. But also, I will also do a video concerning Raila Amolo Odinga's crisis meeting, which he has been forced to do it simply because he is facing rejection from majority of Azimio La Umoja leaders or supporters, and also majority of the ODM leaders, elected leaders. That is what I will do in the next video. But what are some of key areas which I personally feel that William Ruto was able to outsmart, and he was very, very, very much smart at the United Nations General Assembly meeting yesterday. First of all, William Ruto was able to talk about his economic model, which he has been really fighting for, the bottom-up economic model. You know, the bottom-up economic model is just an economy from the bottom going upwards to promote that common mwananchi like me, that common hustler like me. You promote me in one way or another to make sure that I become something in the near future. So Dr. William Samoei Ruto was able to present to the United Nations about the economic model, the bottom-up economic model, and defend the economic model, the bottom-up economic model. The second thing is that William Ruto was able to articulate issues which are currently affecting Africans at large. First of all, the issues that are really affecting Africans are things like severe drought, we have pandemic, we have food crisis, we have conflicts, climatic changes, and other things. For example, the drought is what is causing majority of Kenyans or majority of Africans to die because of anger, because of hunger actually. Also, it is causing food crisis. Issues like pandemics, issues like the global pandemics, like the coronavirus, which affected also Africans. Things like conflicts between Russia and Ukraine. Those were the things that Dr. William Ruto was able to address. Also, William Ruto was able to address something to do with healthcare, which is also a key factor in globally. So he said that we must improve on social protection by providing healthcare systems to secure the well-being of the people. And also, William Ruto also made a speech on the agricultural sector. William Ruto actually defended the agricultural sector by saying that we must invest in modern agricultural technology so that we can increase food production. That was what Dr. William Samoei Ruto made it, the speech yesterday. And I can definitely say that the people, the strong people behind Dr. William Samoei Ruto's success are actually doing a great work. William Ruto has great leaders who are really supporting him. That is why William Ruto is always ahead in making moves. People like Ababu Namwambwa, people like this lawyer Murkomen, somebody like this guy from Mount Kenya, Ndindi Nyoro, a very smart guy. I don't know what you think. Let me hear your thoughts on the comment section below. But that was my video for today. See you in the next video. I actually do another video. Thank you so much and see you in the next video. Thank you so much, guys.